Welcome to Bowling Green, Kentucky and L.T. Smith Stadium. We're headed toward the backstretch of the season, Week 9, and we couldn't be more fired up about this clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the FIU Panthers and the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Before the game, the Panthers head coach was able to tell me they are so fired up for this opportunity for their wide receiver here today. He has had one of the most productive seasons in school history, and today he can put his name at #1 in the history books with receiving touchdowns. They want to go to him early and often in the red zone. Now, keep in mind, the defense knows this too, so I expect a battle back and forth. We'll see if he's able to get that record here today. Guys?
Okay, Holly. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So FIU's offense will have the football first. And here comes the guy that is a surgeon in this attack. Led his team to a win, throwing 4 touchdown passes the last time out. Quick give. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Here comes the heat. He'll try to do it himself. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
I love the 3rd down defense. I love the defense understanding passing situation, dropping back, keeping everything in.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. He'll take it himself. He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Hilltoppers offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop it?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop it. And just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. Like sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure. And because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. If you've got 2 guys covering the tight end as a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes. And so you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack today.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
Pulls it. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally...
Touchdown, Hilltoppers! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down to the air. Hauls it in. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
Caught. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
You hate giving up that play if you're the DB on this one because you're playing man coverage, you're trying to defend a slant route, you've taken the inside away. That's where your leverage is. You'll allow anything to happen to the outside. You're trying to funnel the receiver to the boundary. You just cannot let the receiver beat you to the inside.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. From the gun, running back on the move. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. Let's see what they find in the playbook for third and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Going the other way, and he's got room. A sweet return after the pick, and they'll have it at the 43.
Well, he was rolling to his right. Because of that, I don't know if it affected the timing between him and his wide receiver. They just weren't on the same page on that one as the defense comes away with the INT.
Western Kentucky will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Fighting off the defender. After the filthy move, he's got room. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. Looking for a productive play on first down. Got enough space. Touchdown, WKU. The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script, scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up all. The whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Fires quickly.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Moves to his right. Trying to escape and get it himself. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up 1 on the play. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Second down, going to throw it. Finds his man. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. The Panthers look to keep this drive humming. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Complete to the left. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Fresh set of downs going up top. They're all over him. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. We've come to the break. It's Western Kentucky holding the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. First play of the period will be a second down. The throw on second down, and they need a lot. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Still looking to his right. He'll throw it. Got his man. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive.
I mean, the great news is you just came up with a huge completion on third down, but the bad news is you're still miles.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on fourth and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Oh, pressure's coming. Trying to make magic on the scramble. What a job by the defense. Stopped him well short of the first down marker, and they'll take over the football. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Second and long here. Back to pass, it's done. The throw. Right side, it's Valentine. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
It's all about critical downs and distances on defense. You want to be great unit defensively, you've got to be good on third down and in the red zone. For this defense giving up a third down like that, that is just a gut punch.
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Long way to go on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. Knocked down immediately.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Ton of ground to cover here on third and long. Under pressure. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's fourth down. And the Hilltoppers will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Trying to get started. He's got great speed. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Tells the run, wants to pass. Escapes the pressure to his right. Stands in and takes the hit. It's caught. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's first and 10. Give to the single back. Tackled after a short gain, it'll be second and 9.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Off the bootleg and rolling out. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got an open man. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Sends it back in motion. He wants to throw it. Takes the easy one to the back. Touchdown, Panthers! A great catch and run for 6. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
They make fun of kickers saying they don't have to worry about contact, but they do in situations like that.
Number 48, set to kick it away.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Clark. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. So here comes the Hilltoppers offense ready to start this drive. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Palmer.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs.
And down he goes. The protection good for a while. It broke down and he could not get away. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. The fake wants to throw. Out wide right, it's Parker. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Hilltoppers have it with a 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Enough to move the chains. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. And the Hilltoppers want to pick up the tempo.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake, check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was 2 guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident.
Caught, and he's got room. Still on his feet. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. On the move. Touchdown, Topper. And they take it in for 6 more points.
This has been an outstanding job by this football team in the middle 8, right? The last 4 minutes of the first half, they score a touchdown. And here in the first 4 minutes of the second half, they score another. They've changed the scoreboard. They've changed the momentum. Their confidence right now is very, very high. But this is one of those areas situationally in the game coaches are always harping on, and they have executed perfectly.
Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Big-time touchdown there to get some much-needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, week 9, go time. So let's get down to business with a notable update from the world of college football. We begin with Minnesota in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. And it's the Gophers, able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings. And that now gets this group to 3 wins, which is nothing to write home about yet. But brick by brick, this staff is starting to build something. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now over to your game inside LT Smith Stadium. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the group.
And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Holly, what's the story as we start this second half?
Hey guys, the FIU head coach told me coming out of the locker room. They have found a lot of positive momentum here during this winning streak, but it is in jeopardy right now. He said this is the moment we have to come out and assert ourselves and be dominant to start the third quarter, gain some momentum here, and change the course of this game. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Florida International. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the third. Trying the left side. Defense all over it.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, "Sit down, sir."
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Moves the pocket. It's done. Turns it upfield. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
Take the profit, right? Pitch and catch. Defense in zone coverage. Receivers got some access. Just spit it out to him. Let him catch it and advance and get what he can get.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Just got rid of that one.
I love the play call defensively. 3rd down, and you're anticipating the quarterback being in the pocket throwing the football, so you dial up the blitz. You get home, you hit the QB, and force the incompletion.
Punt is on its way. On his way back from the 20. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Checking in from the Panthers sideline. There have been so many momentum swings here in this game, but right now it is all offense. They have been able to answer here to start the second half, and now they get another opportunity. I can definitely sense the chemistry and energy rising here on the sideline. I'll keep you posted if they're able to keep that going here in the game. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Holly. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. It's complete on the right side. There he goes. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Every single week, defenses know who's going to get the ball thrown to them, but they can't stop him. With that last catch, he now has over 1,000 yards receiving on the air.
And the Panthers, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line.
Here we go. Ready? 129, 129. Ready to go.
They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Got it in the middle. It's Brown. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Makes a catch. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run him again. Nowhere to go.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Firing to the right, complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Hilltoppers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Rush right in his face. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And a big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Rush is on. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. And the Hilltoppers will call on their punt team. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Searching for space. Makes a move. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
How about the big fella? I know this is not in his job description to pick off passes, but the eye-hand coordination, able to get his big paws up there, stabs it out of there. It was like he was almost surprised he had the football, just start rumbling and stumbling once he had possession.
working the ground game. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and FIU is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One final period to play, and we'll see who can grab that W as we start the fourth. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Blasted as he lets it go. Just barely got rid of it.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They are getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
Powers inside. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Hilltoppers line up to punt it away. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. Ford International comes out to start this drive. The last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. He'll pull it down and run. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Some breathing room would be nice for this offense. 2nd and 2 from the 18. Right back to it. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
And ball security at this point is at a premium for this offense. You're backed up in your own end. You've got the lead, so you want to be able to run the football and stay on the field, bleed the clock. But you know the defense is going to be ripping away at it, right? They're going to be trying to get hats to the football and forcing a fumble. So whoever's got the ball has got to have 2 hands on it this drive.
And that play works because the QB did an unbelievable job. He's going through his progressions. He's sitting in the pocket, and he sees, man, a lot of space out to his right. I get the ball to my playmaker, and he does the rest. This is what's so fun about him. He's going to make the catch. He's going to make people miss, use his speed to make big plays.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for 2nd down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. The Panthers are moving quickly down the field. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. He's got enough. Finding some room. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
And that's the challenge for this defense, man. It starts to get later in the ball game. That clock is not your friend. You're losing the football game. They got to meet the physical challenge of this run game.
Oh, he's got some space. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game.
And, man, this is exactly how this offensive coordinator wants to end this football game. Ground and pound, let that clock tick, add to this lead, and make the defense stop you.
He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. After the run, now to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his target. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And we'll see if this is an issue the rest of the way. They have no way to stop the clock. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Western Kentucky will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. The defense able to hold them to a field goal on that last drive, and now this offense will try to answer, and they need a touchdown. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw, it's done. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down.
You just got to have better concentration if you're the wide receiver. I know it feels like a routine completion. You still got to get 2 hands on the ball and look it in. That's a bad drop.
And the throw down the gut falls to the grass.
In this moment of the game, late, you need your quarterback to be playing his best football. This is when you need him to be the most accurate and to make the best decisions, and he has not yet completed a throw here in the 4th quarter. That is bad news for this offense.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Going for the big play, and they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. They'll send the back in motion. Snapped on 4th down. And he will go down. Couldn't get rid of it in time, and the defense gets a sack on 4th down.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hiney.
And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. On 1st and goal, let's see if FIU can get it in. They'll run with Brown. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
And this is where the offense just breathes. Just take your time, huddle up. I'm in absolutely no hurry. I got the lead. I want to continue to run that clock. No false starts, no penalties. Let that clock tick down, and then punch it in the end zone to add to this lead.
The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. They'll try to run it in with Brown. Touchdown, Panthers! And they take it in for 6 more points. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Hilltoppers offense, ready to start this drive. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for the...
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Upstairs, he's got it. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize, so you go get it.
Makes the grab in their space. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Looking to throw, it's done. Look out! Got away from trouble and got rid of it. This is caught for the late touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
And listen, still a ways to go. A great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
And you're just waiting for that right bounce, that right skip for that ball to get 10 yards to try to make something happen and make a miracle come to fruition. And, Palmer, it's not going to happen. The defense is